Welcome back to Awake and Bake, where we get high vibes and talk about the universe. I'm your host, Danny. I'm trying a new intro because I want the YouTube channel's intro to really match what the YouTube channel is. High vibes. I don't know what the rules are anymore with YouTube, and talking about the universe. So that being said, today we are going to be smoking and talking about how strength comes in the difficult times, not the easy times. I hope this is motivation for you if you're going through it, because bitch, I'm going through it, and we all know I'm selfish and I make videos that I personally need. This is Cantaloupe Haze from Boutique. It's a little disposable, literally never tried it, trying it right now with you guys for the first time. First impression, this is so smooth. I have no idea what the effect is going to be like, but it's very smooth and I appreciate that. Okay, so let's get the fuck into it. First of all, I just want to say, I think we need to start giving a fuck about people's mental health before they off themselves and not wait until after. And actually, I think it would be cool if we could fucking prevent that from happening. So that's what this video is going to do. No, I'm just kidding. It's not going to do all that, but that's what I want to talk about. It is okay to admit when you're not mentally well. And I think that it's actually really important and shows a lot of strength to be able to admit I'm just not fucking okay. And that is why X, Y, and Z things are going the way that they're fucking going. When you're not well mentally, things around you seem like they're falling apart. Because how can they seem like they're stable when you're not stable up here? It just makes sense. Also acknowledging that your physical health can and does impact your mental health as well. They just go hand in hand. So when one thing feels out of control and then the other feels out of control, that makes sense. You don't have to be hard on yourself. You're not a failure. It's science, isn't it? And I know for me personally, and hopefully maybe you can relate to this, when I'm in a good mental place, I'm able to identify, okay, these are the things that I always do. These are the reactions and the symptoms that I always have when I'm just simply depressed or struggling mentally. But when I'm actually in it, depressed and struggling mentally, I don't recognize those things as happening for that reason. I'm like, oh no, but this time it's different. This time it's real and it's the truth. This time the world going to shit and my whole world is ending and everything's gonna fall apart is actually real. No, bitch, it's not real. I mean, world's not in great shape, but your depression is real, and that's all that is. It's just your depression talking. It's just your mental illness, bitch. Another hit, shall we? My point is, those anxious thoughts, those the world is ending thoughts, those my life is over thoughts, they're not real. But what is real is how you handle it, and this is where strength really comes in. I feel like as a society, we're strength is when you can lift a car with your bare hands, or run in and save a child from a burning building. And totally, that is strong. Some real grown people shit, real adult strength is handling your fucking emotions and taking care of your mental health. I'm sorry, it's true. Listen to my words, because this is what I needed to hear, and I wrote this down when I really needed to hear this, okay? Be strong, dude. You have to do the brave thing. You have to do the responsible thing. You have to do the hard thing. You have to take care of your mental. Even, you have to fight with yourself sometimes, and that's okay, but be brave, dude. Do it. You have to. Phone a friend, bitch. Holy fuck, it helps so much. Me and multiple of my friends have kind of a pact, not a scary pact, a pact that's we will always text each other when we're not well mentally, and we know that the other person needs reassurance. We know exactly how to handle each other when we get in these situations. So lean on a support system like that. Obviously get a therapist as well, get your shit together. But I'm just saying, when we can't trust our own thoughts, we can pretty much always trust the people who are closest to us and love us when they're telling us hey, you're not a failure. Hey, you're worth it. Hey, don't hurt yourself. So find somebody who you love, somebody who loves you, and somebody that you can trust so that you're listening to them and not listening to the spirals in your head. Again, also listen to your therapist. Also listen to your conscience or whatever, your higher self. But you know what I'm trying to say, ho. Let's take a hit. Oh, brother, don't make major decisions right now. Please, for the love of God, actually just focus all that energy on yourself. For me, when I feel like my world is crashing and life is not going to be okay, I'm well, I need to make this major decision and this major change and flip my life around. And it's maybe not. What if instead we put all of that energy on just not to say, go get a self-help book, but put it on yourself, work on yourself right now because you're not well, baby. Okay, that's priority number one. Right here. And if you need motivation to do that, I always need motivation to do any type of work, or else I'm well, why would I do it? Especially if I don't give a fuck about it. But you're breaking generational curses within your bloodline. So when you're in a dark place like this is where the damage could be done, right? Where when we don't handle ourselves properly and we don't work on having more of a growth mindset in these situations, this is where those patterns continue based on our behavior, based on how we let these situations play out. We're breaking those curses, so we're gonna be proactive. You can get through this. I promise. There's a reason you're watching this video right now, because you needed to hear this, okay? Listen to me good. You are stronger than most. And when people look at your life and and say, oh my God, your life looks amazing. You look so happy. You look like you have everything you deserve. You're so lucky. You'll know, bitch, it's not luck. You worked for that happiness. What I'm saying is your life is great because of you, not because of luck. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. I really hope I'm not the only person who needed this video. I hope that you're watching this and relating to it and not watching it and being like, girl, what the fuck are you saying? What are you going on about? Like, call your doctor. I already called her, okay? She's well aware of what's going on and she's helping me a lot. So thank you guys very much for watching. As always, please like, subscribe, tell your friends, tell your grandma, and stay high.